Race 5 on the card is the second part of the split, the maiden plate that was split. It's going to be run over 1,600 metres at 10-3, all things being equal. And as we said in the previous race, if you thought that was competitive and tough, well, races 5 and 6 await. Graham, an interesting contest. Number 2, let's start with a couple of them here. Number 2, Jack in the Pot, is returning from a rest, ran second to Magari last time. That was on the poly, goes onto the turf, which I think could be in his favour. Not that there's anything wrong with the poly track, but I think you could see a better horse on the turf. How do you see Jack in the Pot running?
He was a beaten favourite on that occasion. That was way back on the 14th of October, so he's been sidelined for a couple of months. But encouraging is the fact that Warren Kennedy has elected to ride number 2, Jack in the Pot. He could have been aboard number 10, Mystery Boy, that he rode last time. I know the one is for Gareth and the one is for Gavin, but I think Warren Kennedy will ensure he's on the one that has the brightest chance and certainly the better draw. So 2, Jack in the Pot, is certainly one for the shortlist.
6, Sanctity, and 7, Jacob's Ladder. Now, they've both run second in their last starts. They're both improving with racing. One for Lizanne Forbes, one for Louis Gerson. And Jacob's Ladder features as one of your horses to follow, and I don't blame you because his last run was particularly encouraging.
Yeah, I've included him as a suggested place accumulator banker. I'm a little concerned. There are reasons for every decision that is made. Last time out, he ran a much better race without the tongue tie. I notice in the late declarations the tongue tie's gone back on. But I'm sure he'll repeat his last run. Louis always had a fairly high opinion of the son of Duke of Marmalade, Jacob's Ladder. Anton Marcus takes the ride. So I'm quite happy to suggest him on a very difficult card as a place accumulator banker. But as far as the pick 6 is concerned, I do think there are others that you've got to consider. 10, Mystery Boy, although Warren Kennedy has opted to ride number 2, Jack in the Pot, Mystery Boy has enough form to suggest he could be involved. Tony Rivelin's runner, number 12, Let's Go Fly, is certainly coming along the right way, Warren, but has got a deep draw to overcome. 14, Sonjador, there and thereabouts, and a well-bred first-timer is number 13, Broadway. Very well-bred, 3-year-old son of Dynasty out of the Eliodor Manelli, bred by the Aventure Thoroughbred Farm. Now, obviously, from a pick 6 point of view, you don't have to concern yourselves with the first-timers in terms of the pick 6 rules. But Broadway does also have a wide draw to overcome. So I can't be of much help here. I'm rowing in from a place accumulator point of view with number 7, Jacob's Ladder. I'm expecting him to continue to improve. I'm expecting him to be in the first 3. But will he win the race? I'm not that confident.
13, Broadway, as you said, out of Manelli, related to Valdera, Cue the Music, so that's a top quality pedigree, as you've stated. 12, Let's Go Fly. Tony Riveland popped in on our podcast as Louis Gerson was our guest, and Tony was very upbeat about Let's Go Fly. Obviously, the draw is a concern, but the horse is in a good space, and he's expecting Let's Go Fly to be competitive and to go close. The draw is a worry. Louis Gerson fancies Jacob's Ladder. He thinks his horse is a big runner. That is the information we got off that Horses to Follow podcast. Before we wrap this race, a horse like 4, Montana Sky, who's always in the money, but well tried. Would you include him in your quartet?
Quartets maybe. I would brass him as far as the pick 6 is concerned. I think he's had too many chances. If you were looking to go light in this race in the pick 6, I'd be happy to take a chance with number 2, Jack in a Pot, number 6, Sanctity, number 7, Jacob's Ladder, number 12, Let's Go Fly. That would be my shortlist, but I'm not excluding the possibility of an upset here.
Okay, that's race number 5. Race number 6. If you thought race 5 was puzzling, wait till we get to race 6.